Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Grizzlies homestand. And, of course, Steven Adams. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. And, Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
And the Clippers have possession. Grizzlies making the shot. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Took him no time at all on that one.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Jones for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
High arcing shot.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities are why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Pass to Jones. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Now Morant. Jones for three. It's hauled in by George. Harden with it. Now defended by Bane. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside for George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Basket good. Mourning's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Portis inside the three-point line. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Morant outside. There's the lob to the hoop.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Right, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Here's Morant. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Jackson. Uncovered. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Outside, George knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Jackson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Mourning. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mourning with the screen. That one drops for him.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 5 points so far.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Over in the corner, Portis. Kicks it out to Harden. Powell with the screen. Over in the corner, Portis. Over Smart. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Los Angeles. Now Smart. Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Great D that time from Powell. The Clippers in the lead. And you look at Paul George, Doris. He really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch. Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Bane. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harden looking it over. And he lays it straight in. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A 3 from Morant. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Memphis making a change here. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw tonight. 1:46 left in the first half. And here's Harden. 7 points in the game. No good with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Smart misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Clippers leading by 5. Inside, Mourning. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Left side, Williams. Pass to Morant. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Shoots from 14. Los Angeles with another miss.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Norman Powell. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And it's tied up with that one.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
It's Morant with the drive. Excellent D there from George. It's stolen by Jones. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing and stop.
The Clippers trail. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside Portis. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Portis has got 5.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
George with the ball. Taking a look at this scoring number.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside, George. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And the Clippers call time here. Now Mourning. He's got 6, just 4 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Two on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Bain. Going inside. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Here's Mann. He has yet to score. And Jones pulls it down.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Drills the three-pointer.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And the Clippers call time here. Clippers trail by 3. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Down low. And Williams throws it down.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
They could use a bucket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Yeah, easy call.
The Clippers have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Outside Jackson. It's up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Over in the corner, Portis. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Pass to Powell. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by George. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points. On the wing, Jackson. A 3-ball. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And the second free throw, good. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of
42.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Morant with it. Outside Jackson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Pass to Mourning. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 10-point game. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
To the middle, the kick out to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Jackson.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Floats it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Fires at the elbow.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Outside Williams. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And George, here we go.
You got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
To the inside. Outside for Jackson. Now, here's Bain. To the paint. Here's Morant. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Right side, Portis. And the Clippers miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Here's the screen. Lob pass to George. So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant surveying the D. Nobody near Williams. Almost, but it rolls out.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Now Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up.
that. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. For in. NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Luke Kennard. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Left side, Moran. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Inside. Thompson, that's good. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Bosh. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Pass to Bosh. Back to Curry. Here's Bosh. Here's Thompson. Pounded by Moran. To the inside.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. one Wardell Stephen Curry.
Now here's Curry. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Bosh, no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the paint. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
They set the pick. Paul with it. Jackson in his pocket. Smart outside. To the middle. Here's Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got...
Both great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
Golden State calls timeout.
Get up and make some noise once again for yours.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. They need this. The rebound by Jackson.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Williams from long range. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Down low. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Smart outside. Pass to Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, you really can't say enough about what Jaren Jackson Jr. has done since entering the league, RJ.
Yeah, B.A., not only is he a walking bucket, but opposing offenses have to account for how good he is on the defensive end. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year. Big part of his game offensively. Green, fantastic at the pick and roll game.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Curry. Still without a bucket. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Bosh, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Golden State foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the left wing. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Curry. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
Outside Payne. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Payne. Curry with a steal. Got it up. That shot off the mark. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Well, Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
Now here's Smart. No points yet. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. And so they foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Curry. And stolen by Bane. Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Bane. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Green comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Payton. And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Out to Thompson. Jacks up at 3. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now here's Williams. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. To the inside. Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. To the paint. Kicks it out to Clark. Who poked away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Grizzlies basketball.
Pass to Nesmith. Now Morant. He's guarded by Paul. 5 to shoot. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Bosh, no good.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offense.
Oh,
yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Morant using his speed. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Pass to Bosch. Back to Paul. To the middle. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Ja Morant picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered. He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And the basket by Bane.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Right side, Paul. No good that time. Morant with a defensive effort. Throws it up high. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Morant with the slam.
What an athletic play by Morant. He is just, it's ridiculous. Grabs the ball, sprints to the finish on the fast break, all on his own.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Bosch. And here's Wiggins. Here's Bosch. He has 7.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. And great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution for your Warriors.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half.
Klay Thompson. Stephen.
That one's off.
Golden State foul. Klay.
Good on the second one. 11 seconds left in the first half. Curry looking it over. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Memphis with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Warriors with possession. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Wiggins left side. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick of the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
Here's Wiggins, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. Back to Curry. From deep, hits a 3-pointer. Curry's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Such such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Down low. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And there's the screen. The three from Curry. Drains the triple. Curry's got 8 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Pass to Bosch. No good with the triple.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Wiggins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Timeout call, Memphis. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. When it comes to Golden State, wow! I can't believe he just did that!
Just wow!
See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Bosch. Takes the three. He can't hit that time.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
.144 left in the third quarter. And then Morant with the jam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Now here's Curry. Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. Pass to Bosch. Back to Curry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Curry, that's good.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Bosch. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Bosch. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Bosch has got his third basket on the night right there. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Morant. Oh, nice D from Curry. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Bosch. Back to Curry. Inside. Here's Bosch. Fires in the triple. Bosch has got 12.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And so it's Memphis, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. We'll be back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's the Grizzlies now. Pass to Bane. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First team.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Lets it go from deep. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Memphis with the ball. From the arc. And that one's off. His first miss of the game. Shooting 7 for 8 now. Pass to Bosch. From downtown. On target from range.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Jackson, the screen. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Wiggins outside. Here's Bosch. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Bosch. Back to Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bane.
Clay isn't afraid to get physical if he feels like he can get to the line.
And you look at this new in-season tournament. What are your thoughts, Grant?
So, B.A., I do think they've created some meaningful incentives to motivate players and teams. So, it's worth trying, and I'm anxious to see how the fans ultimately embrace it.
RJ, you watch Desmond Bane. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bane was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say he plays like he's been slighted.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Bosch. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
Timeout call, Memphis.
And make some noise once again for your Warriors dance team.
Morant with it. There's the drive. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Wiggins outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Kuminga with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Bosch. Off the mark there with a 3. Right side Morant. Pass to Jackson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Morant with it. Back to Smart. Now here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. Smart with the bucket.
Look, and if you're the defense, you have to honor Marcus Smart's mid-range, Jay, or else that's exactly what's going to happen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Oh, so staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Pass to Bosch. Back to Paul. Here's Bosch. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Curry. The shake. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Jackson. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside Curry. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them.
Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Luke Kennard. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Here's Sharp. And it's always fun to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
Takes the three. Williams, that's good.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Sharp. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And Thibault with a drive to the wing, right side. Grant the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on this game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Well, Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
The first free throw is good. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Aiden. Grant outside. There's a screen. Out left to the wing. Knocked loose. It's a one-on-one situation. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Bowen. Thibault on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Morant off the drive.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Pass to Aiden. To the inside. Bowen. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Bowen's got 6 points.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the lineup for the Trailblazers, number 1, Anthony Simons.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter here. Here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9. 1:39 left to play in the first. Here's Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Simons. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And Thibault with a drive. Here's Bowen. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Memphis leading. Inside. Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They set a pick. Here's Simons. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Jackson, the screen. Back to Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Well, you really can't say enough about what Jaren Jackson Jr. has done since entering the league, RJ.
Yeah, B.A., not only is he a walking bucket, but opposing offenses have to account for how good he is on the defensive end. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year.
Now here's Henderson. Driving in. The rebound by Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
From deep, Payne knocks down the long J.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Yeah, great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Memphis. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Now Smart. Nice D from Henderson. Now the Blazers on the move. Pass to Simons. Henderson outside. And there's the screen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Pass to Williams. And stolen by Clark. And they're on the break. Smart on the drive. And the bucket is good. Smart has got his first points of the night.
Terrific job pushing the ball in transition. Marcus Smart coming away with an easy bucket.
To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And here they go. Here's Clark. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Shot's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Clark outside. Six to shoot. Pass to Smart. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Now into the line for your Grizzlies.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bowen. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Baines got 10 points in the game. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Ayton with a screen. Down low. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. With 1 second left. Pass to Bowen. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Timeout called. Memphis. Minute 32 left in the second quarter. Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Nesmith. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Nesmith's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Simons outside. Driving to the basket. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. The 3. The rebound by Nesmith.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Jones sets a screen. Back to Payne. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
There's Simons with a 3. Here's Ayton. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton. That's more than enough space for him to get that shot.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jackson down low. And here's Morant outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside, Williams. And then Morant with the dunk.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
They set the screen. Pass to Ayton. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Thibault on the wing. From deep. Back to Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Morant. Bowen with a rebound.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Here's Sharp. Now here's Ayton. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams. And Richard, if you look at 7-footer DeAndre Ayton, he has all the tools to be a dominant big man.
Yeah, you run down the list. He's mobile, bouncy, soft hands, great touch. Has everything you need to be great. He's just got to put it all together.
I just love the ball move.
Looking to win the run. And he jams it home with authority.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Morant with the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Smart. Back to Williams. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Williams with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Substitution on the court.
Henderson, right side. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. RJ, you watch Desmond Bane. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bane was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say he plays like he's been slighted.
It's Brown on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Bane. There's Nesmith with the 3. Sinks the tray. Neesmith's got 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Right wing. Outside. Williams. Simons outside. On the take. And he makes it on the layup. Simons gotten 4 this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Back to Jackson. To the paint. Payne takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Grizzlies. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Henderson scanning the floor. Here's Simons. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Bane. Jackson right side. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And the Trailblazers call time here. Down low. Here's Bowen. Over to the left wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Williams on the wing. Outside Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Outside Thibault. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions. A little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing. A little chaos to be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Shot clock at 3. Back to Payne. Let's go with a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Second free throw, no good. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Pass to Thibault. Can they get it? Here's Bowen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Williams on the wing. Outside Morant. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Outside Morant. Thybulle with the board. Here's Ayton. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 3rd foul so far.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Bane. Williams from long range. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
1:03 left in the 4th quarter. Simons. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
They get it again. Yep, that one's good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And here's Simons outside. Smart outside.
Portland is fouled. Henderson. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Now Portland with it. Pass to Simons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And the free throw, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. And here's Smart. And he banks in the layup.
That's just sheer will. Marcus Smart wanted that bucket inside, and sometimes you just got to make things happen.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.